Hi everyone! Welcome back. Today we are looking at the Sonic the Hedgehog Shadow the Hedgehog Collector's Edition figure by Jakks. This is something that I've wanted for a while. This is something that I never thought we'd get, I'm not gonna lie. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I have a love-hate relationship with Jakks and specifically how much they ship out to Australia, which is where I live. These collector's edition figures are really, really cool, and it's one of those things that I just assumed we'd never get because we've never ever got, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we've never ever got any of the other collector's edition figures. I don't even know if they are off the top of my head. There's a Sonic one, there's a classic Sonic one, there's a Tails, there's a Knuckles maybe? And there was a classic Sonic made by Tomy when they had the license. I don't know if that one ever came to Australia. I didn't really like the Tomy line of figures, so I just checked out of the game altogether when they started doing stuff. So, you know. But this is really cool. I can't show it on this camera because it's so big. I can put it on its side. So this figure came out last year, I believe, around the time of Sonic X Shadow Generations to kind of coincide with that and the Fearless Year of Shadow. Hence why he's got like the Doom Wings on the box and the Doom Wings on the box and the Doom Wings on the box. But for some reason, I don't know what it was. I was just shopping, I was browsing, and I saw on a website for a store that's not in my state, mind you, I saw that they had the collector's edition figure just there, available in stock, and I was like, okay, all right, say less. And the rest is history, and now he's here. While it's not quite what I would have liked, which is, you know, just being able to walk into a store, a local store, and find him on the shelf, beggars can't be choosers. So, you know, I gotta work with what I've got. So without further ado, we're gonna open him up, we're gonna have a look at him. Yeah. So, you can't really see, you really can't see well on that camera. I don't know if I'm even gonna do much with that. But you can look at him inside here and he looks really, really cool. I mean, there you have it. Sonic X Shadow Generations. There is a screenshot from Shadow Generations. That is Space Colony Arc Act 2 when you get the Doom Wings for the first time. Yeah. I know, Ball. You can kind of see the top of his head there, which I was looking at for a little while. I've had this for a couple of days. I just haven't been able to actually make this video yet, until now. Let's open him up. Let's have a look. Let's have a play. Now, I wouldn't consider myself a figure reviewer at all. I wouldn't consider myself someone who, you know, has a whole channel revolved around reviewing figures. This is just like a fun little hobby of mine, specifically when it like comes to content, right? And I've kind of been like that since the start. But this is really neat. And I knew that when I bought this guy, I wanted to make a video on him. So here we are. You can kind of get him out like that. There we go. I need to invest in like a wider lens for this other camera, because otherwise he's just gonna be like that. Maybe like tilt your head or something. Who knows? Taking him out of the box, we've got Shadow here. He's very well tied up with all his little thingies. But the Doom Wings are here, and yeah, we didn't even look at the box, did we? Okay. So we've got a thing here that says, with his amazing speed and raw power, Shadow the Hedgehog can control time and space with Chaos Control. Or unleash a powerful explosion with his special Chaos Blast ability, which I don't think was in Shadow Generations at all. So that's cool. These are some other accessories he comes with, and I don't have any of the other collector's edition figures, so I don't actually know if that is a good amount of accessories to have, or if that is a bad amount of accessories to have. But I mean, anything's better than nothing, right? And then you got a little stock render of the guy on there. Okay, here's a better angle of old Shadow. You can kind of see, you know, he's there. He's just like out and about, and here's his little stand. I don't quite know what that's supposed to be from. Maybe white space in Shadow Generations. Who knows? But I'm gonna pry him loose, and I'm gonna get him open, and we can go from there. Okay. All right, let's have a look at him. So he's free now, which is good. And let's have a look-see. Let's have a look at him here. He's got... I don't know what the baseline for this is. I don't have any of the other collector's edition figures, so I'm not sure. But, I mean, he looks great. He looks really cool. His arm is backwards, but, you know, that's fine. Okay, cool. So you can sort of bend that. You can bend this, and his hands are on ball joints. It's really just like, it's really just a deluxe version of the standard Shadow figure from my very first impressions. I mean, the paint looks great, I think. His head feels a little hollow. You can hear that. Not dissimilar to the Sonic Prime figures. I don't really like those ones. I want to know how the wings attach. Let's figure that out. This is his base, which, I mean, it's definitely a base, you know, definitely does something there. It's very, I mean, it's, you know, it's hollow plastic, but like, he'll stand on it. The bottom of his shoes are pretty okay. If that wants to focus at all, that would be cool. There we go. And he does slot into that quite, oh, maybe not as nicely as I would have expected. I tried to do it first try. Let everyone know. He's standing on the stand, right? He's resting on the stand. This is his little accessories bag. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's not a lot. But I wonder what this does. I think that is for the wings to go on. Maybe. Yeah. That looks about right. I would assume that this just sort of comes off, maybe? His spine's here? I don't want to break it. I'm really worried I'm gonna break it. Oh, there we go. Okay, alright. And we put these ones on, which, okay, they just kind of pop on, which is good. And then, take a look at the wings, which have little plasticky bits on that I assume we just... Whoa, they fold out. That's so cool. What the hell? That's really nice. And you can oh, I get it. Because you can like have them sort of... you know what? I'll do it. So you could put them like one there. Oh, they only go in one way. Right. Guys, I'm really good at what I do. There we go. There's one kind of in there. Yeah. And let's get his other one up real quick. That really adds a lot to his overall like feeling of weight distribution and stuff. So I mean, there he is with his wings. That's cool. The wings have a little bit of articulation as well, so you can like spread them out real far. Yeah, I think that's awesome. Actually, that's really neat. And I think there is a way to have them pointing down, maybe? Oh. Oh my god. Everything's falling to pieces. They're not the easiest to slot in, but that could just be because either they're new or because I suck. So the wings, they can extend up and down like that, but they can also come like that and sort of, you can make them flap, or you can make them kind of fall behind him, or you can make them fall out because they fall out really easily. And I don't know if that's a skill issue on my behalf or not. I can't. I suck at this, man. I'm just gonna put the other backpack on. We've seen it for demonstration purposes now. We've seen the wings. Give me your back, Shadow. Give it to me. Come on. Oh my gosh. Why is this so in there? Why is this so hard to get out? I've never had one of these modular figures before. I mean, outside of the Nendoroids, I've got the Nendoroids, and the Nendoroids are sick, but this is just, this is very interesting. I will say that. Let's put these spines back on. And how do you take the hands out? I'm going to assume you just Okay, that's very easy. It's very easy to do. So let's have a look. So you can sort of just, and they just pop in, do they? Okay, sweet. What does this do? This is little clip. Oh yeah, that goes around him, and then I would assume that just sort of pegs onto the back there. Maybe. Oh, it's just a circle. How does that go? Yeah, there you go. Oh, did I just snap it? Did I just break that? No. 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 Yes. No. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're fine, everyone. You got this little clip here, which sort of, I mean, keeps him in place if you want to do some kind of dynamic pose. Maybe with him, like, I don't know, kicking someone. Maybe Silver the Hedgehog from Sonic 06. But who knows? His other hands are kind of like, all like, whoa, I'm freaking out, and these all freaky hands. Let's put his freaky hands on. He could like, I don't know, he could like do some kind of pose like that, maybe. You could even put the Doom Wings on him. I don't know. I don't know. But, I mean, like, this figure is pretty cool. For the price I paid, though, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I will say, I don't know if this is, I don't know, like, quality-wise, if this is worth the price I paid for him. Because I paid a very, very similar price to, like, a standard Nendoroid figure. And those are, like, I mean, like, look at that. His arm's not even staying up. Like, this is, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's really weird. I don't know how I feel about this. I really wanted to like it. I really wanted to go, yeah, I really like this figure. It's really cool, but like, I mean, the wings, oh, I just popped his hand off. Sorry. The wings are cool, but like, I don't know. I really, really don't know. You know, I do like Shadow as a character, and definitely sort of looking at this figure makes me want to, at the very least, play through Shadow Generations again. And I mean, like, this figure, I don't know, I'm so mixed on it. The wings are awesome. Like just sort of looking at them, they're really sick. They've got like some really cool paint details on them. And you can tell a lot of sort of time went into making these look good. But man, I just don't know. I didn't expect that going in. Okay, look, I like the fact he stands on his own. You know, it feels like the bare minimum, but it's really hard for a lot of Sonic figures to stand on their own. But like when I look at a pros and cons list, it's like pros, stands on his own, has cool wings, and then the cons are like the head being really hollow feels weird. The wings are really clunky to like attach to him. I don't know. I saw my friend Kyle didn't really like the fact that there was no. I just lost his hand again. There's another issue. The hand keeps falling out. The hands keep falling out of this socket. But yeah, my friend Kyle KGR didn't really like that there was no metallic paint on the inhibitor rings, which, like, you know what? Actually, you know what? I was gonna be like, oh, it's not that bad, but then I remembered how much I paid for this figure and how much he goes for, and like, yeah. I really thought this was gonna be a smash hit knockout. Wow, what do I even say? Okay, look, let's look at the positives. The articulation is really good. I think he's got this nice little like middle of the waist. I don't know the technical term for it, but like you can kind of rock his body. and obviously, you know, twist it and tilt it and stuff. And you can get some really sort of, you can probably recreate a lot of poses with this. You could, like, his posability as an action figure is going to be really good. But it just feels like the quality isn't up to scratch? I don't know. If this was like half the price that I paid for it, I'd be over the moon. I'd be like, this is awesome, but like, wow. Wow. And like you can see all these little seams on his head. Oh. Oh man, I really want to like this. I really want to love this. As far as getting Sonic figures here goes, you know, I'm not going to complain. Jakks, please keep releasing them. Please. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's, I can definitely understand why some people don't like it as much. I haven't done too much research into people's reception of these figures, because I wanted to form my own opinion, and you've kind of seen that over the course of this video. But I can understand why people are mixed. I've seen, like, on Twitter, on Reddit, on just like talking with some of my friends that do collect these figures. I've seen that the response to this over the last year has been really mixed, and now I get why. Like, I do really like the fact that I've got it, but also I'm like, it could be so much better. And I think the people that like Shadow and the people that you know, Shadow is their favorite Sonic character, I think they definitely deserve better than this. However, at the same time, people that like Shadow that live where I do, where it's impossible to get anything, you know, will take anything. So, oh man, oh, I'm so mixed on it. I don't really got anything else to add. I don't really got anything else to say. I think it tiptoes that line between being good enough and between being just a little bit less than what we would have liked. And I think it's got elements of both of those camps. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I really don't know. He's not going anywhere. I've got him now. He's mine. But I guess all we can do is wait and see if Jakks decide to keep shipping over their collector's edition figures to Australia. That's kind of all I got for this one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.